What's up, guys? One Mega Man fan here, coming at you live with some Heroes Lounge action. Should be a good night tonight. I believe the teams are loading. Yep, they're loading in the lobby as we speak. We are going to have, looks like Jailbait versus Reborn Knights Red. The Knights, if you guys have been with me before for other sessions and other casts, you will be familiar with. We've casted them quite a few times. I am friends with quite a few players on their team, so always fun to get to cast these guys. Always. Let's see. Oh, oops. I messed up. Yeah, we're getting everybody loaded in here, and we'll get rock and rolling here in just a second, guys. As soon as we have everyone in. Yeah, alright, so I got 4 from each team. Hopefully we will have the rest soon. And as soon as we get them all in here, guys, we'll get rock and rolling with this first game of the best of 3. Coin flip was won by the Knights. They chose BOE as their band. Cursed Hollow was banned out by Jailbait. And map number 1 is going to go over to Infernal Shrines. So that is where we will be starting off for this first game. Like I said, we're just waiting on, I believe, 1 from each team. Yeah, 1 from each team is all we're waiting for right now. And I'm going to apologize about the extra noise because my good microphone went out. So we're using the my friend here just died on me. So we're using the good old blue snowball from a couple seasons ago, but it still works, so that's all that really matters. All right. So we're waiting on, there's ETN one, should be about 5 minutes. I'm waiting on the other one. So yeah, guys, do apologize, we're gonna have a little bit of delay on the start here. Both teams just getting everyone in here is all. There's one, so we're just waiting on the last person here to hop online, and we'll get them right into this game. Hope you're all having a great night tonight. It is a Tuesday, so you know we're not quite halfway through the week, but you wake up tomorrow morning, work through the day, and you'll be done with half your week at least, if you're working a standard 5 days a week. That is good. We could totally, yeah, it's not gonna work. No, okay. Yeah, guys, sorry. We're just gonna be waiting on the team to jump in here, and then we'll get rock and rolling, like I said, with this first round. Infernal Shrines, always a fun map. We'll see something, probably like a Kerrigan come out. Decker Kane, Alex Straza, all popular heroes on this map, so would not be surprised at all to see them come out here. For sure. I think my camera is messed up on the other screen, but that's okay. Let me get the readies from the teams. As soon as we have those readies, we'll jump right in, guys. I do have all 5 members from both teams. There is one ready. I'm just waiting on the second one. As soon as we get that, we will jump right in to the match. I don't believe she is. Hold on, I gotta check that, guys. Yes. There's a question on if Orphe is banned or not. The rule set says she's banned for round 1 and 2. Unless I just completely missed it. But I'm going to double check here. Sorry guys, a little more of a delay, but we want to make sure we're playing with the right rules, make sure we have all the heroes available. Okay, so is this around 2? I think this is around 2 game. I think. Sorry guys, trying to figure out what round this match. This is yeah. Alright guys, I think we got it worked out here. See if we can get the readies again. Maybe. Maybe. This is it. Alright, we got the readies, guys. We're jumping in finally. Do apologize about the delay there. But we're finally getting in. Infernal Shrines, where we're going to for game number 1, as I said. And, yeah, it'd be interesting to see how things work out here for the most part. First pick and ban are going to go over to the side of Jailbait. They're going to start that countdown timer. Be interested to see if we see the bans come out for the Alex Strauser or the Decker Kane. Like I said, both very popular heroes on this map. Kerrigan, another popular one we see quite a bit here. Anything with Shrine Control, really, we see a good bit of. You know, who knows? Maybe we'll even see a Murky ban. Mal'Ganis coming out here initially, going to be taken off the board, so he will not be in play. Not too bad to play against, but can be a little bit annoying. Because it is a small objective, you can go Eyes in the Dark if you want to have a little fun and just kind of go to town on the areas. That could be a little bit fun if you wanted to go that way. But we won't be seeing that, at least in this game. Ban from the Knights going to be Azmodan here. Do not want that stacking going on in the early game. Building him up towards the late game. Second ban for the side of Jailbait. They have first pick. They could go with like an Alex ban and then grab the Deckard or vice versa. Or Whitemane, another popular support right now in the meta. They're going to run this timer all the way down, it looks like. Getting rid of my F. So no Warden's Cage coming out here to lock people down. I would suspect we have a Genji ban somewhere in here. I feel like it would have to be from the Knights here. You don't really want Genji diving your backline traditionally, but maybe they aren't concerned about that. You can go with like an Arthas or something along those lines to help kind of peel for those squishies in the back, you know, whenever Genji does dive in. And they're going to get rid of Kerrigan, so they're not going to let her through on her map of choice here, traditionally. First pick now from Jailbait. We see what they're going to value here highly. I'd love to see them try to grab a support. That kind of forces the Knights to grab theirs. You know, it's kind of a weird in the drafting phase, but they're going to get Diablo. So Diablo will not be available, which is interesting because the Knights do have a good Diablo player in Ninja. I've played with him quite a few times. I don't want him on Diablo against me, but he'll be taken off the board, so they won't have to worry about that. 1-2 slot going to be Johanna Kael'thas here. Interesting choice. Kael'thas is going to give some control over the shrine as far as picking things up. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I agree with the Kael'thas this early. I really think I would rather have seen them grab their support. Because now there's a chance for Jailbait to, like I said, grab a support, ban something else out support-wise, kind of limit those options for the side of the Knights. However, Johanna does hint at auto-attack hero potential, so there may be something like a Rainer coming out from the Knights in this next phase. Blaze Tehran going to get picked up here for Jailbait, so they are showing their solo laner already, fairly early on, so Knights will be able to just wait till their last pick to kind of respond to that if they want. Tehran good support right now. Recent changes swapped up her level 1 and 7 talents, so that's going to affect things a little bit. Should be okay. She usually does fairly well overall for the most part. Thrall getting taken off the board. Interesting choice considering there's already the double front line for the side of Jailbait. Thrall's not who I would normally think of as somebody to pull off the board against them or for their comp. But, I mean, I guess you could get value with like APOC and Starfall along with an Earthquake, kind of just keep everybody stuck together. So that'd be what the Knights were thinking about there when they banned that out. Ban here for Jailbait coming out. And they're going to go ahead and get rid of the Mathael, taking him off the board so he will not be available for this match. Next set of bans coming in. Dahaka Tychus. Interesting. So Dahaka for the Soul Lane. I like that. I really like that. That's a great option for the Knights here. Going to give them that global. You can never go wrong with a global on your side for any of these big maps. So I definitely think that's a great choice by them. The Tychus, good into the double front line. I think I'll take it. It's not bad. We'll see what there's a response here. There's going to be the Great Main response and the Jim Raynor. Interesting taking double auto attack heroes into a Johanna. I feel like that's super risky. Support-wise, I feel like this is just a quick Alex or Deckard pickup. Given the comp, I think Alex is the way to go here personally, is what I go with. But we may see the Knights go a different way. Stukov is something that's an option as well.
I shall do what I must.
Gonna be the Alex Straza. It's like I know, chat. It's like a no. Alright, guys. So we're gonna be waiting for the game to load up here in just a second. We're waiting on the teams to pop in to the actual match itself, doing their role swaps. Interesting picks on who's playing what. At least as far as the Knights. The Knights I know a little bit better because, like I said, I have worked with them before. We'll see if it works out for him. All right. I'm excited for this one, guys. I'm super excited. Always love a good match. And I don't know why ShareBot's still here, but we'll it's not supposed to come up for games like this that are custom games, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll make it work here. All right, guys, we are in the game now. Match number 1 of this best of 3 between Jailbait and Reborn Knights Red. On the left, we are going to have Smug Dolphin playing that Tehran, Galaxy on that Blaze, Fragstellar on that Greymane, Joe DiMaggio on that Jim Raynor, and Diablo being played by H2O. On the right in the red, we're going to have Rise on that Kael'thas, Ninja on the Dahaka. Going to have Stamop on that Tychus. Stock going to be playing that Alex Straza, and Danbo going to be playing Johanna for his team, tanking it up in the front. Melkor in the chat supporting his homeboys. How you doing tonight, man? I'm very interested to see how they play this kind of double auto tech style into a Johanna with those blinds. Sometimes I'm initially not a ton going down off the bat here. Stamop taking a lot of damage, getting body block here. Greymane goes in, and that's going to be first blood for Jailbait. A little back and forth. Dahaka flipped over. There's going to be a nice burrow to dodge out the stun there. The Knights looking for a counter pick here. Not going to happen. Tychus back up. And just a slight XP lead for the side of Jailbait. Johanna making the rotation now just to make sure they do not miss out on the soak. And interesting, we don't see the rotation out of the Knights so far. Maybe they're going to wait for Johan to come back up so they can get into that rotation. Obviously, Rise is going to need to get those globes stacked up. Damage on the Rise. H2 taking a lot of poke though from Tychus. Since he had the pick here, is there a grenade? There's not a grenade. Diablo will make it away safely. Damn, he gets shoved in the wall by Dello. There's the stun. Unstoppable come out with that Iron Skin. Jim Rainey's starting to put damage down. Meanwhile, Stamop putting damage in on the back line. So definitely a lot of back and forth here in the bottom half of the map. Up top, we are going to see a great dodge by Ninja from that charge in from Galaxy. Great burrow there just to dodge that out. Missed the tongue, unfortunately, to keep him in tower range, but that's not the end of the world. Rides and Dan gonna stay in the middle. Make sure they don't miss out on the soak. Level 4 is coming in for the side of Jailbait a little earlier than the Knights. Knights gonna go ahead and grab their easy camp on the right. That'll get pressure moving in their favor in that lane. Now Shrine is top, so Docker was able to burrow back up without having to really worry about that cooldown. Later in the game, could end up in trouble. Stamot backing up here, did not want to get charged by Diablo. Grayman going to work on this easy camp down in the bottom. Going to get that extra pressure in this lane. As long as it doesn't get spotted out by the Knights, they should be okay. And yep, Frag is going to be okay to get this camp safe and sound here. Knights working on cleanup in the middle currently. Ninja actually coming down in the bush, looking for potential tongue possibly here. And Knight's really going to have to clean up that bottom one. Now bottom camp being left alone will get a decent amount of value. Rainer even going as far as to make sure they soak up the middle a little bit there. Get a few more minions. Slight lead here on the monsters and experience for the side of Jailbait. Circle of Healing, going to make a nice big target for Galaxy to charge into, get that stun off as the Blaze. Sock popping the Dragon Form a little early here. Kill on the backline for the team. Frag getting fairly low here. Can they get the pickings to question? Down to about 200 HP or so. They are not able to get that kill. And that will be Shrine Control going over to the Knights momentarily here. I have a feeling we're going to see an engage from Jailbait. There's going to be the flip combo. Just able to get out of it, but the stun from Blaze is there to follow up. Still not trying to get away that slow though from the oil, doing so much work here. Ninja a little far up, taking a lot of pepper from Jim Raynor here. Maybe in trouble, is going to fall to that Tyrande and Greymane combo. Now stun on to Stamop, a little far forward here, make it body block. There's going to be Frag going to get the second kill here in this fight. And still no kills for the Knights in this game. Stunning to the wall, flip over on Johanna, does have that Iron Skin to pop. Ninja coming into the backline looking for the pick on to Frag, and not able to connect with the tongue. 7 not here for the Knights yet though. They are fighting down a man and down a talent. Trying to keep control of this. Dan, very low, is going to fall here. Stamop back up. Knights are trying to finish this up. Stamop going in hard on the Galaxy here, looking for the pick. Not going to be enough there. Down to about 200 HP. Grenade is not going to be enough, but the Knights will get the Punisher here. Tychus able to get that pick off onto Tyrande. Diablo in trouble here up in the top. That'll be the second kill for the Knights. So they do get the Motor Punisher and a couple kills for their troubles here. Meanwhile, in the bottom, camp is still alive technically. There's one Khazra still down here doing work. Ninja going to start to make his rotation down to clean that up. Does not have Burrow available because he did use it to come back up into that team fight. Looking for that pick onto Frag there. Punisher Leap going to come in onto Joe. Maybe in trouble here, down to 50 HP. Punisher with no more chase. Joe will walk away. Fort down to about half HP. Looks like the Knights are going to go ahead and back out. I think that's a great call here It'd be nice to take it down, but they got the well, they got the front wall. That's more than you can ask for on an early Punisher, especially being a mortar Punisher. Definitely does not have great scaling in the early game. Ninja with that preemptive burrow. Worried about that stun coming out here. In the middle, a little back and forth run. Gonna land the stun. Kel'Thas finishing up that quest. Has all those globes. Daka burrows to the top. Knights don't really want to take a fight here. They are a little bit down on experience. Need to try to soak this up. Try to get those 10s about the same time as Jailbait. They don't want this XP lead to grow anymore. Up top though, Jim Raynor getting some free poke here on Ninja. I think they had a potential for a gank there. Unfortunately, did not happen. H2O coming in from the bush. Not going to be spotted out. Steps out. Samop going to be okay. Dan a little far forward here. Going to get the blind. Samop maybe in trouble. H2O going in. Not going to get connection on the wall. Gotta relapse to top of Kel'Thas. Tens now here for the side of Jailbait Knights. Not too far behind it here. Should have theirs momentarily. We are going to have the APOC Starfall combo coming out. Jim Raynor with that Hyperion. Blaze! That is not a bunker. That's not a bunker, boys and girls. We do have a combustion coming out here. The rare occasion for Blaze here. And Grayman with that go for the throw. On the other side, we are going to have pretty standard talents, except for the Pyroblast from Kel'Thas here. Not going with that Phoenix with Zone Control. To have the burrow in from the Haka here. Possibly? Must have got stunned out by Blaze up top. Still a great push off by the Knights. They did end up using, looks like Blessed Shield there. Pyroblast was started to channel but cancelled. Stun flip on a Stomach, and use that little bit of a jump he has to get away. Pressure on the wall here is good from Jailbait. They are up about a quarter of a level or so roughly on the Knights. Blaze forced it back. The Haka, if he actually cleans that wave up top, Ninja can get down this fort with this wave stacking. Just clean up a few of these minions, let the double wave come in, and then you have that burrow available to you. This is going to be an arcane Punisher here being fought over. Early start here by the side of Jailbait. We're going to see the engage onto the 2 though up here. Here comes the Pyroblast, and that's going to be the kill. There's no bunker to save anybody. And Blaze goes down. As the one downfall of not taking a bunker. There's going to be Ninja in the back line. Gonna look for the ISO. Gets it off on the Tehran. No tongue available though. Lots of fire coming out from the Kel'Thas. There's going to be the kill from Tychus on the Jim Raynor. That's going to be a 2-for-0 trade in favor of the Knights. Hyperion going to come across the zone. Stomach a little far forward. Should be alright here though. Does have his team to back him up. Ninja looking for a potential tongue here, as the Knights reclaim control of this objective and start to move ahead on the monsters. 4 in the top did fall, giving the Knights about half level or so of experience lead combined with those kills. Engage on a Smop here. This is the double combo. APOC coming down. There's the unstoppable from the Odin. Smop is going to survive. Galaxy popping off of the fire. Is it going to be enough? It is not going to be enough to get the kill. And they actually kind of kill on to the Greymane. Stock coming in to help support his DPS in the backline. Ninja doing work on the front, healing with those tanks. Rise should be okay. Doing a lot of poke with that fire. Kel'Thas getting value here. Galaxy with Sun stock popping out that dragon form, and here comes the Punisher. There's going to be a beautiful tongue from Ninja onto Diablo. That'll be a kill. Smug Dolphin going to fall here as well. It's going to be another kill. 2 kills here for the Knights as they push in with this Arcane Punisher. They definitely should be able to get some value here with this. They're going to push down the wall initially. They don't have the Odin available. Ninja with the sneaky backline burrow looking for the tongue. There goes the ISO on the Jim Raynor looking for the tongue potential. There's going to be the gravity lapse. There's going to be the kill on Raynor. That's going to be a double kill here from the Knights. Great play by them. Pyroblast coming in. Stomach trying to get Greymane low enough. Is it enough? It is not. Going to survive with about 100 HP or so. But the fort will go down here, and more XP grabbed for the Knights. Quick look at their 13s that they locked in during all that action. Tyke is up to 103 stacks so far. Tehran slowly stacking her. He's up to 15 stacks on that stud. And Knight's gonna back off. Punisher will get a little bit of damage here onto the fort. Not a whole lot. Just a tiny bit. The minions though may be able to take down this well, which would be nice for the Knights just to have that off the map. And it is gonna go down. They will steal away the Khazar camp here in the middle on the left-hand side. Looks like they're making rotation to the bottom one. Probably grab all three here to get that extra pressure on the map. Take those away from the side of Jailbait. They are up about a level and a half still. Blaze soaking top. Trying to do his best here. Knight's going to move up to the right. Owls scouts up the camp. HGO maybe could be in trouble here. I mean, the Knights are comboing these stuns very well. If they get another good gravity lapse, that may be a quick kill for them. Diablo is fairly tanky though. Currently sitting at all 100 souls. Would be nice to get those reset if possible. Rainer in the bottom. Now showing it's going to be the 4v5 or 4v3 in the middle. A little more pressure here from the Knights. Top lane will be the next objective. Unfortunately, no well available for the side of Jailbait, so they're going to have a tough time when it does pop. Here comes the 16s being locked in. Tyke is coming up, looking for the pick on the Blaze. Gonna actually get the stop on that charge out. Galaxy may be in trouble here. I don't think he makes it away. There's the grenade for good measure. That's going to be a dead Blaze. 16 here for the Knights. Dan gets a nice pull in onto 3. There's going to be a Blessed Shield coming out. Can they get any more follow-up is the question. It doesn't look like they are able to. Ninja wants to go in, but the fort is still there. It's a very dangerous territory, boys. You don't really want to fight there. There's going to be the flip stun combo. Burrow comes out from the Haka just in time. Ninja will be okay. Tongue not going to connect, but we will see the Shaman stolen away here by the Knights. Going to put more pressure in that lane, take more camp experience here off the map as an option for Jailbait. Coffee, this is Division 2, I believe. I can double check that for you as soon as we get done with this first game. But I believe it was Division 2. Little push here from the Knights. Yeah, it is Division 2. There you go, Coffee. It's Division 2. Camp being worked on here by Stummoff and Stock. This will be a little extra pressure. Not going to get a ton of value, most likely, because the objective is in the top lane. This is going to be the Mortar Punisher. Unfortunately, not going to be a Frozen Punisher. That would be great for the Knights. They have been following up really well on CC and Lockdown. Having a Frozen Punisher just adds to that. Rise looking like he's going to come down and defend bottom possibly here. Interesting choice. I mean, obviously they can just leave the Haka on there and then make the rotations as needed. So it's actually going to give them, pull the pressure off their structures. Obviously, they know they are split. Jodomaggio and HGO in the middle. Gonna take some damage. Stun going to come out on the Samop. Rise here now. The Haka is working on the objective though. Already has 22 monsters picked up so far. So 4v5, but as long as the Knights can just keep Jailbait busy, I mean, there's nothing wrong here. They just can keep him moving. Let the Haka do his thing, get those free stacks. The Shaman camp's already prepping up that lane, pushing it up slowly here. Nobody from Jailbait has went back to deal with it yet. And Knights still have Odin, they still have Dragon. Like, they get this for sure. And it actually is a Frozen Punisher. I misspoke earlier. I thought it was going to be a Mortar Punisher. So this will be good. They're going to be able to pick this up. Shaman Camp pushed up all the way to the wall, so this is going to be a nice, easy push in here for this Punisher. Ninja with the burrow here. I think he had the hearts, so that may be why he ended up burrowing in instead of walking over. Going to be looking for the tongue here, obviously. Tyke is looking for the cutoff here on the Blaze if he tries to cut through. Jump over the wall. Odin coming out from Tychus here, gonna get some damage down. They're gonna try to get this keep off the map, get those catapults pushing. Here comes the Hyperion from Jim Raynor. But the damage from the Knights here just doing work. Punisher now down. Ishua looking for something here in the backline. Double stun and coming out from Tehran. It's be a nice gravity lapse. Pyroblast gonna get canceled here. They do get the kill on Diablo. Woven back with those souls. Galaxy trying to stay alive here desperately. I'm not sure how. Survives that entire thing. Tychus finally falls here. Pyroblast coming out on the Great Man. That's gonna be the counter kill. So 2-for-1 trade so far. Diablo is back though in this fight. Not as tanky. Here comes the Dragon Form from Stoctagon. Smug Dolphin getting fairly low. Gonna get the nice stun off there, and that should be okay. So Knights in the trade, 2-for-1 overall. Ishua going in. Interesting choice here. Not sure why. There's the Blood Shield on too. Tongue comes out on the Diablo. That's gonna be another kill. Soldier down. So that's gonna be 3 so far. Tehran has left the game. There's gonna be a quick pause. And guys, this is exciting. Knights are up so far. I am hyped. This is so good. Are we getting frame drops, boys? I think it looks like we're getting frame drops. I think we're getting frame drops. You guys let me know if we're getting frame drops here. Everything looks okay on my end so far, but maybe it's just OBS. I think. Maybe. I'm gonna assume it's OBS. Because everything else looks okay so far. Alright guys, we're just gonna start the timer here. Alright, we're good to go. Timer's running. Let the teams know. Alright guys. Okay. Yeah, guys, we're just gonna chill here for a minute, wait on the hopeful reconnect here from the Tehran player. I believe that was Dolphin. Yep, Dolphin was playing that Tehran. So hopefully it won't be too long. They do have 10 minutes here total, so we have a few minutes here possibly. Just a few. Alright. Yeah, guys, it's an interesting position. So I have to talk about, are we dropping frames? It looks like we're dropping frames hard. Or maybe it's just my computer. Possibly. I hope not. Let's do this. We're gonna close. Well, Johnny, I love casting, so it's always fun. What do you guys can let me know if we're dropping frames though, because on my end it's not looking good in OBS, but it also says we're not dropping frames, so I'm not quite sure. It may be more. Oh, I have too much running for my poor CPU, my poor little i5 CPU. They are being dropped. Okay. Alright, so their players booted back up. Should be any minute now. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to kill... I hate doing this. We're going to have to do this, though. We're going to kill the background. And this is going to be way more boring, guys, but it's less processing. So we're going to kill that. Just so we don't have that going on. That may help here a little bit, hopefully. Just have to let me know if that helps a little bit here. We'll see if we can get you guys a different picture here or something just to throw up. We'll go with the old school one. You guys get to hear me clicking away though. Alright, see if that helps, guys. We'll go to the pretty green background. Hopefully that will keep us from dropping any frames here or anything. Gonna adjust all sorts of things here in advance. Alright, we'll see if that works. Seems good now? Alright, sweet. We should have... We got about 5 more minutes or so on the team's timer. Let's go to my... so the screen background is one I used to use like a long time ago. But it's still saved. Yeah, I know, Ninja. Those Dahaka plays. I mean, this Dahaka player. I think he's just trying to intentionally feed. So I'm saying, I just think this Dahaka player is trying to feed. You guys know what I mean? He's sitting in 1 death so far. This is. I mean, we're looking good here so far for the Knights. They're pushing in. They've got a couple kills. I try not to talk too much about what's on the screen. Obviously, we have a shorter delay here, only about 30 seconds or so for Heroes Lounge. Try not to put too much extra information out there for the teams while it's paused. I know, Ninja, you're committed. You changed your name in-game and, you know, here on Twitch, so you're definitely committed to the Knights. Alright, looks like they're... Okay, he's back, guys. He's back. Alright, guys. We just gotta get the readies here. I got 1 ready, got 2 ready. Alright. Boom, boom. There you go, guys. We're back in the game. Everybody disengages, all nice and friendly like here.
Blue team's core is under attack.
And blue team's core is under attack, but nothing really to come over here. Shield is still up. So guys, we're back in action here. Knights looking to push in potentially in the middle. Tychus is dead, so you have to be a little careful. Looks like they're going to just choose to go ahead and get full health mana. Get all prepped up for the next potential team fight. 20 is just around the corner for them. And as soon as they get that 20 locked in, they will have the pressure they need. Next objective will be the middle, which is a blessing for Jailbait, mostly because I have the wrong scene up. There we go. Blessing for Jailbait, mostly because it being in the middle, they have the fort still alive, as well as the keep. So they're going to be able to kind of help mitigate a little bit there if the Knights do win this objective right here. Knights going to go ahead and start the camp here, it looks like. Ninja holding the bush. Tron stun. Little help from Greyman there with the cocktail. 20 locked in for the Knights. The Haka going with the upgrade there, as well as Alex and Tychus, all getting the level 20 upgrade to their level 10 ultimates. Top lane, Galaxy may be in trouble. Ninja gets the tongue connect. ISO still available if needed. Gravity Lap's gonna connect. There's the fire from Kel'Thas, and Galaxy gonna go down here. So nice pick off here by the Knights. Gonna put them in an even better position for this next objective. Gonna go ahead, clean up the Shaman camp, let those catapults start pushing in that lane. In the middle, we do see the 3-man here from Jailbait trying to clean up as best as possible. They are down still about a level and a half. And it's not looking like they're going to get their 20s locked in for this next objective. Mortar Punisher will be available for the Knights, assuming they claim this shrine. Looks like we're going to have and start pushing it down with Ninja, grabbing those monsters. Soak trying to come out here from the side of Jailbait. Dambo going to check this out. Maybe in trouble here. Actually makes it on the point in time. Frag going to have to back off, and Knights are going to steal this away. Stock pops the ult here, looking for the damage on the Frag. There's going to be a Pyroblast. It is going to be enough here to confirm another kill. That's going to be a 60-second death timer. Samop with the sidestep. Smug Dolphin maybe in trouble. Trying to run away here. There's the grenade for the pickoff. That's 2 kills here for the Knights. Ninja coming in with that burrow looking for tongue. There's going to be the ISO onto 2. And the nice long-range tongue there. Galaxy trying to walk away. The Gravity Lapse is there. That's going to be 3 kills. Odin coming out. Knights, not just... I'm not sure why they aren't just walking around this thing going core, because the core is open and available. I guess their thought here is they can open up double keep and give themselves a little more potential to end this game. Dan maybe in trouble here. They do get it down in time before he falls. So yeah, they're going to just opt for the double pressure. They could have definitely ended the game there if they had wanted to. Tychus with the big red button onto the fort in the middle. Getting it burnt down here just a little bit. Joe and Diablo trying their best to clean this up here. There is still that Shaman camp and 3 catapults here. Will finally get cleaned up by the DPS. 20 about to be locked in for the side of Jailbait. And they're going to have to deal with this Punisher, because it is going to be in the Knight's hand. Still another few seconds for the comeback here of Blaze. Has to walk up with the team. Looks like they're going to move in. They have their 20s locked in. We're going to have Hellgate for Diablo here. Blaze and Raynor going with the upgrades to their ults as well. I'm surprised Raynor's taking the Hyperion upgrade. Maybe their thought there is a little bit more damage onto this Mortar Punisher as it pushes down the lane. But honestly, I would have loved to see a little something to do with his auto attacks. Try to get a little extra pressure there. Tehran taking the upgrade as well. Greymane going with the upgrade. So all the upgrades here from Jailbait. Looking for that extra pressure. Fade over the wall by Diablo. Hyperion comes out, helping the zone team off here just a little bit with that extra damage. Silence comes out from the Haka, not getting a lot of value. Crosby didn't eat a Pyroblast, will be okay. Jump over onto Joe. No follow-up from the Knights here initially. Here comes the Odin. Looks like Knights are going to try to get some damage in onto this core. They have the Punisher still alive. They have Stamoff in that Odin with the big red button. Here comes the Dragon Form from the Alex. Pop coming out here. Stun will connect. Tehran dropping the Starfall. Tychus will fall here initially with the go for the throw. Ninja may be next on the list though. H2O gets the flip that may actually save Ninja here. Core is falling though to catapults. I'm not sure if Jailbait can stop this here. They had a good pick, but there's catapults on the core. Joe trying to clean up the catapults in the top lane. Smug just able to walk away with 100 HP from the fire there, but that is not going to be enough, and the core will fall. GG, game number 1 going over to the Knights here. Congratulations to them taking game number 1 here of this best of 3. Quick look at the stats and talents for you all for anyone curious. You guys can always pause this later and take a peek if you want. That Pyroblast value, though. Pyroblast value. Alright, guys. I'm just going to wait to find out here where we're going for the next map or not. We're going to use my phone because apparently everything was lagging, so we're going to be very high-tech here. See what the losing team wants to do here. See what Jailbait wants. Tomb of the Spider Queen. Okay, guys, we're going to Tomb. I'm going to get them loaded in here. Oh, Ninja. Alright, people loaded in here, guys. We're just getting everybody moved around to their proper teams. And as soon as we get them all in, we can get rocking and rolling. That was a good game. I like that match. It was close. It wasn't like a complete snowball. Obviously, Knights did have the lead for a little bit there, but the soak was good out of Jailbait, so I definitely think they have a chance in this next match to bring it back. Who are we missing? Rise, Dance, Stock, Ninja. Them up. There it is. Alright, guys, let's see if we get the ready here from the teams. Should be team 2. I got one ready, got 2 ready. Guys, we're jumping into game number 2 pretty quickly here as compared to last round. Tomb of the Spider Queen is going to be our map here for this match. Choice by Jailbait. Yeah, Dylan, I definitely agree with you. There was a lot of good back and forth from both the teams here, so I'm excited for this one. I'm excited. There's a lot of good back and forth. First pick a man here coming out from the Knights. Curious to see what they go with here. You know, I mean, Diablo definitely had some good engages from Jailbait. I don't know if it was enough for the Knights to say, hey, we need to get rid of that for sure. They're going to actually be the ones to pull off Monganus here. Do not want him available at all. So interesting. That was the ban from the side of Jailbait last time. So Jailbait has an open slot here to see what they go ahead and ban out here. Now Knights may be looking for the Asmodan. Maybe that's why they left it open. I'm not sure. They do have another ban coming up though. Maiev taken off the board by the side of Jailbait. They do not want to deal with that Warden's Cage or that pull. It's just something they don't want to deal with. I don't know if I blame them. I still think Genji is a solid choice for a ban for either one of these teams. But obviously they all have their little niches that they like to pick up. And I'm sure these teams definitely scout each other out as much as possible for this match. Running the timer all the way to 1, and Mateo coming off the board for the Knights. Ban now from the side of Jailbait. What are they going to go for their second ban is the question. Is it Cho'Gall? Maybe this is a Cho'Gall, guys. Potential. Cho'Gall potential. They're going to take Diablo off the board. I think that's a great choice. There is definitely a good Diablo player on the other side, so I would not want to give that to the Knights for free. And the Knights locking in the Asmodean. I kind of saw it coming since I am very familiar with them. Asmo coming out here in the first pick slot. Not surprised at all. Now this is an interesting spot here for the side of Jailbait. They have 2 picks here to kind of counter this. I think I'd love to see them grab the Johanna. That's one of the best people to pair with Asmodean, and maybe the Jaina. She does fairly well with Asmo as well, although we saw a lot of great work out of, I believe Rise was on the Gelthos last game. But they're going to go with that Tehran Greymane. So Cursed Bullet possibility here from the Greymane. Asmo, one of the higher health pools for the specialist role / assassin, whatever you want to put him in. Leo coming out. And Johanna. Okay, yeah, I figured the Johanna would be the one coming out here for the Knights. Pairs very well with that Asmo, as does Leoric for that matter. Johanna just a little bit better. Third ban here, going to be coming out first for Jailbait. At this point, I really feel like they want to take something DPS-y off the board. Maybe that Rainer they had last game. Another option is Tychus. They're going to pull off Deckard Cain, which is interesting. Not who I normally would want to see paired with the Asmodean, Leo, Johanna. You know, those are 3 very high health pool heroes. You probably want to look at somebody that can keep them sustained for a good bit of time. I'm assuming we're going to have some sort of burst as well from the Knights. They're going to get rid of Blaze, pulling Bunker off the board as an option for Jailbait. I'm just curious. The Leo's what's throwing me for the Knights. They could have held Leo. I don't see Leo being contested at all. Obviously, Drain Hope does get some value off of frontliners with that high HP pool. So you have Johanna. Has to worry about that. Asmodean has the high HP pool as well. The Jaina pickup I like. That's definitely something you usually see paired with the Asmo and the Thrall. So tank last pick here from the side of Jailbait. Most likely will be that Muradin, or maybe a Nubrak if they want to just cocoon somebody, get them off the board, give them a quick option into that team fight. Last 2 pick here for the Knights. See what they go ahead and go with. We're running it down all the way.
Oh, this is
Cassia Lucio. Okay. Lucio, good for transitioning between the lanes. Nice AoE healing. I'm not sure with the amount of damage that's coming out from Jailbait if that's the best choice. But if he can land a good sound barrier, stock can definitely hold it down with that. If you get that sound barrier off, give your team a nice big shield whenever you see that engage from Greymane and Thrall. I assume this is Muradin. Yeah. I think Muradin's a good choice. He can dive with the Greymane or the Thrall. So they kind of have a 3-man to go in. Tehran kind of sit back, but Jaina has that stun. Jaina has the slow. So definitely a good setup here for both the teams. Interested to see who's going to win, guys. Let me know in chat who's bringing it home for game number 2. As a caster, I'm rooting for Jailbait, mostly because I want to cast a game number 3. There's nothing better than game number 3, guys. I'll tell you that for sure. We are loading in, boys. We're loading in. Tomb of the Spider Queen. Which I'm assuming Thrall's solo lane. That's what I would assume is Thrall's the solo lane. Oh, Ninja. The bot shot you down. The bot shot you down. I'm sorry, homie. Alright, guys, on the left-hand side, we are going to have Jailbait in the blue, down 0-1 so far in his best 3, trying to bring it back here. Joe DiMaggio on that Thrall. Galaxy going to be playing the... Is that Jaina? That is Jaina. Bragg Stellar going to be playing that Greymane. H2O on that Muradin, and Smug Dolphin on that Tehran again. Jailbait trying to bring it home. Tied up 1-1. On the right in the red, we have the Knights. They want to take it home with the 2-0. Rise on that Asmodean. Ninja going to be playing that Leoric. Samop on the Cassia. Danbo going to be on that Johanna. And last but not least, Stock, a.k.a. Stockgun, playing that Lucio. Skating around, dropping those tunes. Level 1 talents on the screen for y'all at the bottom. That's awesome. I love the General Leoric skin. It's awesome. Makes me smile. Asmodean with the dunk. Not going to quite get those cleaned up like they really want to get these stacks going fairly early. Laser coming out on the H2O. Gonna start burning down some of that HP. Obviously, Murden could just walk away and heal. Did take that third wind at level 1, so that's gonna be an option to get some extra healing out here. Leo with the mop walk away. We will see Stock helping the team rotate between lanes. Cassie and Johanna up on the top should be okay. And so far, stacks on Asmodan a little slow here off the start. Rotation was a little funky at the beginning, but Knights do have a chance to kind of bring it back in here as this wave meets in the middle. We're already on 4 stacks of that baseline quest. Nice blind here from Johanna. There's a lot of blinds against this gray main. Engage. Frag gonna get down to under half health. Smug with the quick heal. Quick look at bottom lane. Ninja pushing in all the way. Rotating into mid, looking for potential here. Gonna get a slow coming out, gonna get the creep hand on the frag, get that healing come off, and Graving will fall. That's gonna be first blood going over to the side of the Knights here. Dan though getting fairly low. Samop making sure he gets away with just about 100 HP or so. And Ninja creeping walking back down to the bottom lane to deal with Joe here in this push in. There's a nice kill on a Jaina. Great combo there from the Knights. Rise with that dunk. Able to get the pick off there. Probably want to start turning as they go here. Looking at 40 gems so far in this rotation. Level 4s for both teams on the screen. Asmo not selecting his quite yet. There's that can be locked in. Murden waiting on his level 4 as well. And then he's going to finally lock his in. H2 maybe in trouble. There's going to be the Cassie combo. Not going to be enough to get the pick. I'm assuming we're going to see Ball Lightning come out here from the Cassia to get that extra damage off. Unfortunately, Tomb of the Spider Queen not too exciting in that early game. We just see a little bit of back and forth rotation between the lanes. That is about it. Knights have 7 in so far. Smug trying to drop in 8. Will be successful there. Cassie coming down to soak the bottom lane while Leo tries to get the turn. H2 not going to let that happen. Ninja walking away with that creepy walk. Just going to sneak away. Oh, over the wall. Gets the bucket to get the heal off. And the stall onto Frag here. H2O not going to get it off. Ninja using the walk to try to get the stop there. It may have been a bad call here. May be control trying to heal up. Jaina falls on the top lane though. This may end up being 1-for-1, but Stock comes in to save the day. Pull Ninja out of there with that speed boost. Sorry I missed that kill up top, guys. A little bit of a double engage going on here. Dan needs to try to get turned in. Has 23 here. Not going to happen though off the start. Unfortunately, both the frontliners have a lot of gems on them. Knight's able to stall long enough to let Ninja get his in. Now he can kind of frontline for his team. Let Johanna get hers in. That would be enough to get the first Webweaver phase. Combo on the Murden. Big damage from the Asmodan laser. Dunk on top of it is going to bring H2O and Crosby or Galaxy down. And we will see the first Webweavers dropping onto the map. The question is how the Knights are going to play this here. They have a few different options. Obviously, Ninja going to go down to the bottom. Get this counter soak on this wave. This is a decent sized wave, so you don't want to miss this XP. Love to see the Knights try to push in top here if possible. Maybe leave one middle. Maybe have that Lucio in the mid. He can kind of rotate a little bit quicker than anybody else. Looks like it is going to be Stamop chilling in the middle, trying to slow down this damage. Now rotating up, looking for the picks here. Stun from Murdy coming out. Well, going down. It's a great start here for the Knights on this initial web weaver. And Knights might actually really get if the Knights can get this down, it's going to be big for them. Stomop going and getting some decent damage out. Bird with the stun on the backside. Not going to be quite enough. Half level lead for the Knights, and we're taking this down. We'll push them even closer to 10. They have a solid level lead now at this point. Ninja in the bottom, do you get some nice push in with this? Quick look at the damage numbers for you all. Now Leo, oh no, he got the turn in. So it's just Johanna with most of the gems right now. There is enough for a turn in for the side of Jailbait. Unfortunately, the 10s are here for the Knights. They need to watch this bottom turn-in point, though. I'm not sure what they're doing. Ninja is going to have an eye on it. This is a 4v1, so not really something you want to stick around for. Nice body block by H2O here. This is the combo. There's the sound barrier from Stock coming out. H2O going to fall here first in this fight. There's going to be a pick on the Janus. 2 kills so far with these little 10s. Nice stun from Tehran onto the 3. Dunk from Asman coming out. Not going to be quite enough to get Smug Dolphin down. But Stock running it down on the Lucio. Taking tower shots though. Is going to fall. So a 1 for 3 trade so far. And the Knights say, you know what? Who cares about turning? Let's just push in here. Get some extra damage. Joe made a trouble. Nice stun on the 3 with the root there from the Wolf. Stamop chasing it down. Wants to pick here. Is he going to get the pick? Is the question. Ninja going deep. Not able to. The greed. Too much. Graving gets the counter kill here. Leo may go down as well, does not have the walk to get away. And that's going to end up being 2 kills for the side of Jailbait. Locking in those 10s, a little bit too much greed there from the Knights. And this may be a turn in here now for the side of Jailbait. They do have enough to turn in. Greyman going to start with 17. And that will be not quite enough. Short by 6. Galaxy has 5 on him. Knights expecting a turn in here. Actually, go ahead and work on this night camp. The Knights working on the night camp. I'd love to see him just give this turn in here. Just give the turn in, and then pick up those Knights. Let that pressure push against these web weavers. Hold. I would like to see them hold a little bit longer. Not too big of a deal there. First bullet comes out. We do a little bit of a chunk here. On the bottom lane, we do see Stamop actually grabbing these Siege Giants, so these will be timed out really well to help counter this Web Weaver for the most part. They're all going to come down here. Dan chasing them down. There's going to be the blind and the stun from the Frost Wolf, so Joe will make it out. It's Shield a little far forward here. Ninja getting very low, gonna fall again. Sound barrier a little late there. That's gonna be a big cooldown use. Haymaker coming out here from the Merlin, but Johanna gets the kill onto him. Everybody's diving in the middle. So many people pressing their R button. Stock gonna get stunned down here. Maybe okay. Dan has all the gems, cannot die here. Sitting there with 43 gems for the team. They do not want to lose this. This is great for Jailbait. This is going to enable them to kind of just push this lane with the extra value coming from the top and middle lane from the Web Weavers getting the push for free. This is the best thing they could have asked for here. They're going to end up getting the 4 in the top lane, which is going to open up that win condition for them via boss. However, this is a juicy wave. Stamop is like, thank you, sir, for this XP and these gems. We will take these for sure. And Dan can almost turn in by himself. Which is, it's a good thing and a bad thing. But if they don't get here to stop this, they're going to have double Web Weaver. Oh, double Web Weaver is definitely happening. They don't have the stall on the bottom. Smug Dolphin going to get it off here. Dan not able to get off his, they'll have to play even safer during this next phase, and there is going to be a camp pushing here in the middle. This is not looking good for the Knights. Jailbait coming back, tied up on the XP. Ranger Frost going to connect with no one, unfortunately. Starfall going to get some nice damage. There's the Entomb to help block off the team. Joe taking a lot of damage. Sock having to pop that sound barrier fairly early here. Rise getting knocked back into the team. Asmodean not quite made for this, maybe in trouble. Johanna does fall. Gems are split between two people here, but Ninja goes down. It's gonna. Oh, Ninja makes it out. So does Stock. Cassia falls. They save 60 of the gems, but this is not good for the side of the Knights. This could potentially be key. Murden diving in deep here, looking for that kill on the Ninja. Ninja needs to be very careful here, holding so many gems. And they're actually going to have to surrender this keep. First keep of the game is going to go over to the side of Jailbait, it looks like here. Haymaker coming out on the Stock. Trying to get away here. That is 30 gems, and they are too far away. Dan has to go get these. Stamop and Ninja racing over, desperately trying to get them. They are able to pick them up here. They do save the keep, surprisingly. There's the nice and two on to Joe here. This is a root, though. Cassie with the ball lightning is going to fall. That's going to be 30 gems on the ground. Can Dan pick them up is the question. Dan's trying to get in there, get those picked up. Did drop 5. Looks like he may fall. Ring of Frost going to fall. Connect on the 2. That's going to be another kill. The Knights losing almost everything. Leo able to walk away with 53 gems, but losing more heroes. And this now will be a keep for sure. Bottom lane, so much pressure. Top lane, so much pressure. This is not good for the Knights at all. We're actually going to see Jailbait come in, get this extra pressure, take down the second keep. It's going to be double catapults pushing now against the Knights. And they have set themselves up for a nice finish here. With that double pressure, a few kills, that's all it's going to take. They have their 16 locked in. And all of a sudden, a game that was definitely in the hands of the Knights has just turned around completely. Night Camp taken away by Jailbait as well, too. Going to be more pressure on the map. Ninja needs to get turned in here. They need to get some pressure off of these lanes. Is Galaxy going to spot this? Oh, Galaxy's going to spot this out. Ninja may be in trouble. He's going to have to get out of here. Cannot hang out at all. Stamop gets comboed here by the first bullet. Stun gonna miss. The ball lightning comes out. That's gonna be another kill for the side of Jailbait. And that will open up boss to them. They do have 5 members available. They're gonna march that way. They have to get a turn. Knights need to turn right now. Like they need this push going down this lane as soon as possible. Ninja's starting to make the rotation over. Like, they can't contest this, but they definitely need to get this turned in. Boss now picked up. Ninja finally going to get a turn. Unfortunately, this is going to be depressuring these bottom lanes. They're going to get almost no value out of this besides the basically the backup pressure pulled off of them from the middle and bottom lane. They're going to have to defend from a boss without their level 16s. It's going to be a tough one for the Knights, guys. We'll see if they can hold it down here. Webweaver going to spawn right on the boss. Keep is going to fall. Webweaver does not usually hang on to boss. It is actually going to leash with it, which is great for the Knights to get that extra free damage out onto it. Ninja looking for something here. There's going to be the Earthquake from Thrall. Stamop in trouble here. Wolf comes out. Ball Light comes down. Dambo knocked back into the team. Soundmere comes out trying to save Stamop, and they will, but Johanna falls. First bullet comes out, gets some nice damage chunk down. The core is starting to fall, though, down to 70% already. Jailbait is going for it. Ring of Frost is going to connect on to no one, unfortunately. The damage may be done. Oh, Frag almost ends up picking up Smug Dolphin there from the AoE damage from Rise. They do get the dunk. There's going to be a kill on the 2, on the 3. Can they save the core? Frag falling fast is going to fall. Can they save the core? 3%, 2%, 0. They are not able to save it. And that is going to be game number 3, guys. Coming up to you. Jailbait holding it down here. Pulling it through. My goodness, that was a great game. That was a great game, guys. Okay, guys. I'm pumped. This is gonna be a good one. I'm gonna reach out to Knights, see if they want first pick or map pick. We're tied up, guys. We're tied up. This is great. This is what we want. Best of 3, tied up. Going to the end. Quick look at the stats and talents for y'all that we have on the screen. 20's not quite there. I think 20 got picked up at the very end there, but it just didn't get locked in, unfortunately, for the side of Jailbait. Great game by them. The Knights want map pick. They want Volskaya Foundry, boys. Volskaya Foundry going to be the decider here for this best of 3. Let me get the link to the teams real quick. Get this link out real quick. Get our friends in here. Draft, no, they want that. Alright guys, we're just waiting on the teams to load in here. I am super pumped. Super pumped. We don't often get a game 3, guys. I always love a good game 3. I guess I could just individually. I'm friends with like all the players on the Knights. All right. All right, guys. The hype is real. The hype is real. Let's see if we can get the readies here for this next game. And we'll jump in. We have the ready from the Knights. Do we have the ready from the side of Jailbait? That's the question. Maybe. They're killing the hype, guys. They're killing the hype. They may just needed a second. Okay. They're ready. All right, guys. Game number 3. We have the Volskaya coming in, guys. First pick and ban. Gonna go over to Jailbait. Knights wanted to go to Volskaya. They chose the map pick option. They must have something planned. That's the only thing I can think of. First pick and ban. Gonna be Jailbait here. Maybe if the lobby loads. There we go. First pick and ban over to Jailbait. We'll see what they decide to go with here. I mean, Asmo did get some value. You can use Asmo here. I don't know if that's going to be the choice. Usually we see a lot of zone control heroes. Junkrat comes into mind here. Also can see Garrosh, quite a popular pick. Diablo does come into play as well too. So we got a few options here we may see come out from these teams. Maiev getting pulled off again. They don't want to deal with that. Time to bring out the Chen. Hey man, I'm perfectly fine with the Chen. I'll take a Chen any day. Malganis man out here. Thank you for the bits as well too. Appreciate it, Hemi. I'll take a Chen. I'll take a Chen. I know. I mean, Ninja was in here, so clearly he can hear this, hopefully. So Ninja, you're going to take Chen for the soul lane. Garrosh getting pulled off as expected. Not too fun to play against here. What are the Knights going to ban out here is the question. I feel like they might want to pull off the Greymane, honestly. It's been a staple in both games for the side of Jailbait. They're actually going to get rid of the Asmodean. They don't want to play with it or against it, apparently. First pick. What's it going to be here for the side of Jailbait? Running that timer all the way down to 0. Diablo. Stream sponsored by Chick-fil-A. Not really, but I wish. I wish. A logic play. Diablo coming out here is going to be the first pick for Jailbait. Saw a lot of engage from Diablo. A few missed walls though, and a few times where I'm just kind of questioning the charge, and we'll see if it works out on this map. Not as many walls to go into. Thrall Johanna, quick 1-2 lock here for the Knights. Johanna has been a staple for them all 3 games now. And we'll see what happens. Thrall, good in the solo. There's Tehran and Kael'thas. So my thing is, you've seen Tehran 3 games in a row, or 2 games in a row. Why not look at getting rid of the Tehran here? I'm not sure. The Knights obviously don't feel too threatened. She obviously doesn't have a ton of healing. Let's put it that way, a ton of healing. But she's keeping up, obviously. Her team's not just getting wiped every team fights. So there's value coming in there. Kael'thas, good spread damage. There's the Genji ban, finally. Genji taken off the board. Ban going to come out for Jailbait here for ban number 3. I'm curious to see what they're going to go with here in this ban. They're going to get rid of the Alex Strauss. I think that's a great choice. I think the Alex is a great choice as a ban. You know that they can play it. Stock did great on the Alex last game. It has some great zone control. That may be a sign that we see the Decker Kane come out here from the Knights. Another great zone control, point control hero. Lornado does good, as well as Stay a While and Listen. There's the Decker Kane, and we're going to see it paired with the Gul'dan. Now, Gul'dan's kind of an odd partner for the Decker Kane. Does go through health pretty quickly, so Decker can be dumping those potions on top of him consistently. Last 2 picks here for the side of Jailbait. They need a soul laner, and then kind of whatever they want to flex into. Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact they already had Kael'thas, double support would be great for them because of the poison damage from Gul'dan. Dot damage is not something Tehran deals with very well. They're going to take Blaze Phoenix, so Blaze in the soul lane, Phoenix going to be their other DPS here. Interesting. He does get the value comboed off the slow from the oil slick from Blaze, so I definitely can see like the overall kind of combo work together potential. Last pick for the Knights. I'm assuming it's damage.
Stitches want to play.
Stitches wants to play, boys. We got a Stitches here. I am. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna see what it says. I'm assuming Stitches in the soul lane, probably slam build Stitches. They do have some lockdown for hook targets in the Wolf from Thrall gets the stun. Johanna has the pull in. Deckard obviously has the slow in the root combo. So that may be potential for them for what they look for off of these hooks. But getting the actual kill, I think it's going to be a little difficult because it's dot damage from Gul'dan and then basically auto attacks from Thrall for the most part. So not a lot of kind of burst damage per se. On the other hand, though, Tehran has 2 heals and that's it. Yeah, heal, and then you gotta wait for it to come back off cooldown. Obviously, you can shorten that up with some autos in there. But we'll see, guys. We're already in the lobby here for this next game. Tied up 1-1, we have Jailbait versus the Knights. On the left-hand side, we're going to have Galaxy on that Kael'thas, Smug Dolphin on Tehran for game 3 in a row, Joe DiMaggio playing that Phoenix, Diablo being played by Frag, and H2 on the Blaze. Now, H2 has been the main tank for both these games thus far. Sorry, I don't know why it's... Hold on, guys. We got to try to clear this. There we go. We cleared it. Alright, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Rye's going to be playing the Gul'dan for the Knights here. Stocktagon going to be playing that Deckard Kane, the old man coming out with the spray. Stamop on that Thrall. Dan going to be main tanking it with Johanna again. And Ninja playing Stitches who wants to play. Looking for some hooks here. Got that festive Christmas skin. Hook comes out, not going to connect here. That's going to cool down. That'll signal a safe space here for the side of Jailbait. Quick look at the talents. Thrall going with Crash Lightning at level 1. Himibo called it. Going with that Crash Lightning. Getting those stacks off. Dan trying to disrupt this rotation. Rise getting some stacks on the corruption there. That'll be good for him. And 2 more stacks right there. Combo gonna miss here. Dan trying to walk away. Gonna pop the Iron Skin. There's a nice root from Deckard onto the 3. We'll be okay. And you see Stock already having a tough time. Down to half mana already. Trying to keep Rise alive. Trying to keep the mana on him so that he can keep doing that damage. That is the downfall of having a Gul'dan with a Deckard Cain. Corruption not connecting, unfortunately. Bottom lane, we see the Stitches versus the Phoenix. Interesting choice here in the soul lane. I figured we'd see the Blaze down there, but we don't actually. Stitches with that slam build, as predicted. And pretty much like Tomb, we're going to see some back and forth, a little bit less engaged, because obviously there's no turn-in point here. Until the objective spawns, there's going to be engaged onto the 2. H2O dashing out there. This is going to be a tough front line to eat through for the Knights. Very tanky. There's shields on the Phoenix, which is going to make it hard to burn through. We see Kalphos and Blaze going for that early turret camp here. 4 is locked in for Jailbait. Knights will have theirs momentarily here. And I don't know. I'm just curious as to see how this is going to work out for the Knights, especially in the late game when heroes get even tankier. H2O looking for break. Today's the stun hook, not going to get from the Stitches there. Turret picked up for the Knights. And we'll see the control point activate now.
Take control of it to find
We're all went back for health and mana. Channel started here by the side of Jailbait. Knights actually choosing to go in and grab their hard camp real quick, try to get some free pressure off of this top lane. They're going to have to move in here fairly quickly, because if they do end up having a team fight, if they lose, they're going to need the time to respawn and get back on this point. There's going to be a stop. There's going to be the nice lockdown on Kalphos. Great route there from Stock. Stomop running away. Did get the turret down. We see the double turret drop. Turret's doing damage on both sides here. Nice hook on the Joe. Going to get the teleport out. We'll be able to walk away okay. 50% control so far for the side of Jailbait. Nice. Now chilling on the point, getting some percentage for themselves here. Gul'dan sitting at 26 stacks on that Echoed Corruption. Hook gonna miss again. Percentage now favoring the Knights. They need to make sure they leave somebody on here. They will continue to gain percentage until they hit the 99% and get the hold. Up on the frag, not the ideal target. Dan just getting free potions. Stock's just like dumping potions. Like, have a heal, and Johanna's gonna fall. Not enough heals there. Stock too low on mana. Knights trying to hold the point here. I think they need to just back off and cut their loss at this point. Ninja falls as well too. It's gonna be 2 deaths here. Obviously, the longer they can stall this out, the better. Poison not gonna be enough to kill Smug here. We should see the re-engage once Stitches is back up. The question is, are they gonna have enough time? Diablo now fully stacked on those souls. Echoed Corruption now done for Gul'dan. So it's gonna be some nice damage coming out now from Rise. Contested here. Bragg wants to make sure to stay on this point as long as possible. There's going to be the overtime called out. So this is going to be an overtime for overtime. Whoever wins this fight will get the objective. H2O going to miss on the slide in there. Rise out of position though from the elbow. Gonna fall here. That's a big chunk of damage gone from the Knights. Counter kill on the Kel'Thas here though. Dan coming back in, gets the heal pot. Ninja very low though. Gonna try to eat away some health here. There's gonna be the root. Stitches falls. The mob trying to buy time. They get the counter kill on the Tehran here. Kills going back and forth. There goes the kill on to Thrall. H2O walking away with less than 100 HP. Dan gonna fall here to the Phoenix and stock, trying to limp away as the old man. That will be the first protector going over to the side of Jailbait here. They're gonna go for the wall here initially. I'd love to see them just go straight top, go for that top objective. That is where the next point will spawn. Obviously a little pressure here in the middle will not hurt at all as they start to make the rotation up to top. Level 10 locked in for the side of Jailbait. Knights are going to be in trouble. This is going to be a lot of XP here in this front wall. It is definitely going to go over to the side of Jailbait. Starfall, APOC. Actually, the Phoenix come out from Galaxy. Not going to go with Pyro, which we saw from the Knights in game number 1. There's the Phoenix. This is gonna be the fort going down. It's gonna be more XP over to the side of Jailbait, and this is gonna be tough for the Knights to come back from this one. Stitch is soaking bottom desperately, trying to get his team to 10 at least. But it is gonna be tough for them to fight over this next point, assuming they can get on the same talent tier as their opponents in time. Relapse not gonna connect. Camp invade possible here. 10's not quite yet here for the Knights. Dan coming in on the wrong side. A little riskier. Nice root from Deckard. Not going to be any follow-up though, unfortunately. 10's still not quite here. This is very dangerous. I'm not sure what the Knights are doing here. There's going to be unstoppable. There's the damage coming out from H2O. Phoenix with the salvo. Going to connect on multiple members here. Nobody flies. A nice Horrify there with the 10's locked in the Earthquake. But the turret will go over to the side of Jailbait. Lornado gonna be the choice for Deckard. I believe that's Lornado. Nope, stay a while. Stay a while and listen. Tells you guys how much I play Deckard Cain. Stitch is going with Gorge though. I definitely know that icon. Heal Pulse being worked on by the Knights. Need to be careful here. They don't have their Stitches with them. Other camp being taken though kind of gives them the sign that they have the clear to grab this real quick. Nice root. Kel'Thas gonna use a nice spread damage though. There's gonna be the heal pulse go down just a little late. There's the sleep, but the turret gonna not be used. There's the turret. Try putting down that turret out as Diablo. There's the engage on the Johanna. There's the flip. Dan not gonna make it out there. It's another kill for the side of Jailbait. 13 locked in now for them. So the heal pulse was picked up and then used by the Knights. They lost a few members there. They need to do their best just to soak whatever they can here before this next objective. They do not have their 13 locked in quite yet. Both teams making the rotations to their siege camps up in the top. Knights grabbing there. Needs to make sure that they're soaking all 3 lanes. They definitely need to try to catch up here on the XP. If they don't have 13, they will have to give this objective up. The ults will all be back up for both teams, assuming we don't see an engage before then. Ninja taking a safe way. Not sure why he left bottom lane. Would love to see him kind of stare by the foot wall. 5 showing in the middle says, hey, we're going to get your fort for free in the bottom. Thank you very much. Yeah, Knights seem to be doing something right now. They're not pressuring the lanes at all. They cleared the wave, but they're trading a fort for nothing right now. This is not good for them. They still don't have their 13s locked in. Trying to put some pressure on this wall, get some XP. They need to try to get this well down if possible. Turret camp going to be stolen away here. by the side of Jailbait, so they will have a couple items for this. And the well did not go down. $13 still not here for the Knights either. Only 66% or so. There's me the Gorge. There's the Tron now though to try to peel. APOC comes down. Crosby gonna be okay. Stitches fall. Stay on listening connection with multiple members here. Not gonna be enough. Johanna gonna be the next one to fall here. And the quick blow up from the side of Jailbait there onto the Knights. Joe chasing down Stamop here. Now on the plus side, the death timers are short for the Knights. They have their 13s finally picked up here. They will be able to contest this objective if they like. The 16 might be picked up in time to say no, you can't. Phoenix, the split pushing Phoenix. 16's here now. Not a good time to walk in as the Knights. They're looking like they want to go for it anyway. Point contested. Dangerous to fight in that 16. They really need to try to soak this up if possible. Obviously, losing another protector could mean losing a heat for them. It's been engaged. Phoenix with the salvo on a 2. Stay while listening can be a little late to shut that down though. Blaze gets some nice damage on the stock here. Gets the self potion. Not going to be enough. Phoenix gets to kill. Next target is going to be Rise over here. By the 2-man up top. Ninja going to fall to the 3-man. This is not looking good. Only person to walk away from this is Johanna. Triglav Protector is here for the side of Jailbait, and they can go for a keep here if they want, especially since the next lane for the objective, bottom lane, is going to be open. Now there's an interesting option here for the side of Jailbait. You can go for the keep up top. Going to get the net catapult pressure, kind of split the team during the next objective. That's a good choice. Other option would be to go for the keep in the bottom. The one plus of going for the keep down in the bottom lane is going to be that they kind of open up for the next protector, assuming they are able to win that. Just kind of pre-prepping your lane for end of game. Nice stun on the Johanna. Stitch gonna miss here. Horrify, I think. No, it wasn't Horrify. The cooldown was way too short. Phoenix picked up here, gonna just teleport away. There's gonna be the Earthquake. Stomp doing what he can to peel. Keep finally down here. Maybe in trouble now. Dan with the max range blessed shield. Is he gonna fall to Protector though is the question. No, he will not. But this middle keep taking more damage from this Triglav Protector. Rise getting fairly low, gonna get the heal pot from stock. Stamop looking for the engage on the backside. Doesn't really have anything though. There's no Earthquake, no Sundering. Kind of just throws a wolf and that's it.
Test concluded. Now, we'll make adjustments.
That's gonna be keep down for the side of the Knights. This is gonna be a tough spot for them to come back from. They still have a chance. 20 not here quite yet. They need to soak, get some items. Just like Thrall's gonna work on this right now with Stitches. Try to get that turret camp at least so they have one item during this next objective in the bottom. And you keep the top lane pushed up as far as possible. Just to make sure the catapults do not get too much pressure there. Meanwhile, Kel'Thot's gonna go ahead and soul his camp. Galaxy doing work. Bottom right, Phoenix and Frag Stellar. Gonna go ahead and grab another turret. It's gonna be 2 turrets and a healing pulse for the side of Jailbait. Knights can go ahead and start working on their hard camp here. Get the siege moving in their direction possibly. Unless we see an invade. 20 not quite here yet for Jailbait. I'd love to see him just try to wait this out if possible. Get those 20s. Obviously you give a chance for the Knights to get their 16 to 20. Such a huge power spike for a team. I see really no reason for them to take the early fight. So not going to connect here. There's going to be a flip combo on its mop. Double stun. There's going to be the Earthquake. Horrify goes down. Stamop may be in trouble here. APOC coming down. Going to be enough to connect. There's the Phoenix salvo coming out as well too. Stamop not long for the wolf is going to fall. There's going to be a nice stuff from Blaze from HTO. There's going to be the pull in. There's going to be the grab from Ninja on to the Phoenix here. Joe might make it out. No, he won't. So turret will get picked up by the Knights at least. So they do steal an item away. They get 1 kill, but that's not going to be enough. They get their 16s locked in finally. Quick look at those for you all on the bottom of the screen. But they need their 20s. There's camp pushing on top of catapults that has to get cleaned up. Rye's going to start working that as we speak. And guys, we're just going to have a little bit of a moment while we wait. Heavy Boy Trash Lightning, as you called it, is finished. It was finished a little bit ago. He is completely finished their 4th roll. Only quest not done is Tehran's level 4. And Thrall just picked up Thunderstorm, so that's going to have to get stacked up here now as well too. Nice hook. There's going to be the Gorge. It's a Diablo, though. Going to be a tough cookie to kill here. There's going to be the Horrify the wrong way, unfortunately, though. There's the APOC coming out. Going to stun 3 members. There's going to be the combo. Thrall is down. Does get the Earthquake out. We'll try to help over the team. Ninja in trouble, though. There's going to be the Hellgate from the Diablo with that level 20. Rise fairly low. Trying to walk away here. Ninja going to fall now. Stock with the roots, trying to get his team out of this if possible. Rise, no mana, no HP to tap. You're gonna see Johanna falls. Well, so that's 3 kills one side of Jailbait. They could go core here if they want to. Looks like they're gonna choose to get the point. Pressure up this wall. And just open up for the Protector to come in and end the game here. 30 seconds still for Johanna to even get on the map. I don't think they can save this keep as much as they want to. Some nice Echo Corruption damage there from Gul'dan. Double Root on the Galaxy. Again, there's no damage there to follow it up. They do save the keep. Hook just misses Galaxy. Protector will be coming down in a couple seconds. Picked up uncontested here by Joe, who's going to hop in the driver's seat. Curious as who will get in the gunner position. I would assume we're going to see one of the frontliners, either Frag or H2O here. Stitch's Hook not going to connect. 20 not here for the Knights. It's going to be tough. Catapults pushing in the top. There are 2 Katas up in that lane. That will be on core momentarily. Going for the kill on Johanna here initially. Stamop looking for a flank on the backline on the Smug Dolphin. Gets the Earthquake. Ninja eats Galaxy, but not going to be enough. There's going to be the root from Stamop. But again, no follow-up damage there. As Rise is pushed off and killed by the Protector. 3 catapults now on the core. This is going to be GG. Congratulations to Jailbait. Winning the series 2-1 here in this best of 3. Taking it home against the Knights tonight. Quick look at the stats and talents for you guys, just so y'all can see them. Quick look here. So a lot of damage from Phoenix, 67,000, almost 68,000 hero damage. Gul'dan doing some work with 64,000, just shy. Yeah, I'm not sure. The Stitches pick is what kind of threw me off there. Just a little bit lack of damage, I think, is what ended up being the issue in game number 3. But good game to both teams. It was close for the first 2 for sure. Definitely a lot of back and forth there. I really enjoyed that cast, so it's always a good time when you have a nice close game. Guys, that is it for me tonight. Real quickly, we'll go ahead and throw up is this button and then this button. There you go. Hey, boy, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it, man. Give you a quick shout out. Again, throw the re-toss up there for you. Guys, thanks for hanging out. I am one Mega Man fan, aka Mega if you're feeling lazy in chat. Usually cast 2 nights a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays traditionally. I believe we have a game either Thursday or Friday. If you look down below, there's a link to Twitter. Click that. Hit the follow button. You'll know when games come up. I always post there whenever I have games coming up on deck. So that'll give you an idea. But yeah, definitely looking at some games for, it was either Thursday or Friday night. I'm not sure. But stay tuned. We'll definitely get that info to you as soon as we know for sure what games we have on the channel. That is it for me tonight. No other games. I'm going to go ahead and hit the sack because it is late over here on the East Coast. But thank you all for joining me. If you guys haven't given the channel a follow, there is that button up above. I would definitely appreciate you guys pressing it. Not required, but always appreciated. If you really liked it all, you can sub for free with Twitch Prime or just do a regular sub. Again, appreciated, but not required at all. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening and a great night. And I will see you all in the Nexus. Later, guys.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night. Erase all of these broken dreams and